BFF get bigger breasts.
Oh!
Now she wants her money back.
If this is something that she wanted for a very long time, this is over 3.5 years she's been talking about this boob job, then you know what, I'm gonna make her dream come true. I gave her $5,000 in cash.
Who gives someone $5,000 in cash?
If you go and pay money to get bigger boobies or a bigger butt, pay for your business. Go into OF, go into the exotic industry. While we at a dispensary, we paying to get our boobies bigger. That don't even make sense to me.
Had a lot of money and wanted to help. She's countersuing
What is she walking out here with? What is up with his hair?
harassment. She's a company.
What's up with his mustache? Why is it curly on the ends? Who the hell is she associating herself with?
She's accompanied by Troy.
And he got a piercing in his eye.
You're suing the defendant, Kylie Lucero,
Yes,
for $5,000. You say she owes you for a loan.
correct.
Okay, so why don't we start from the beginning? You tell
Let's
me
start.
how you know Miss Lucero.
Well, Kylie and I started volunteering in dispensaries in summer 2011, and then
What kind of
from
dispensaries?
medical marijuana dispensaries
Drugs.
Here in California?
here in California where it is legal. And then about
What do you mean by volunteering?
volunteering? We volunteer our services, our time to help serve patients, make sure that they're knowledgeable of the medication that they are receiving.
So you weren't getting paid?
Correct.
And what were you getting in exchange for volunteering?
Medicine, marijuana.
Okay.
They just wanted to smoke. They said I'd do anything to get some smoke.
And so you have a, Right. This is a California audience.
Yeah.
So you were volunteering at the dispensary. In exchange, you were getting medicinal marijuana, you're saying, for
Correct.
free. Why did you need it?
I needed it because I have an immune disorder. I was diagnosed in 2008. The medications that they were prescribing me, it was just not working out for me. I wanted a more holistic way of fixing myself, I guess, and the medical
Yes.
marijuana does do that for me.
And so this was like your full-time, what you were doing full-time volunteering at this
I was
dispensary?
doing it part-time. I had a part-time retail job as well.
Okay, and what about you?
Why I smoked?
Yes.
I didn't have any medical condition. We also made tips too.
Okay, so you were volunteering, and did you get medicine as well?
Yes,
But you don't have a
but I
condition.
don't have. No, I
She was just enjoying it. She said, fuck it. Why not?
don't.
How did you get a prescription if you don't have a condition?
She don't need one.
Anybody can get a prescription nowadays. I can say I
I think she telling a judge illegal activity.
can't sleep at night, and they'll give me a prescription for that.
I see you over there cleaning your nails, sir. You act like you don't even want to look at me right now. Who are you?
I am her boyfriend slash
Okay.
fiance.
Don't
Okay,
understand
why don't you
he's
have a
here.
seat for a second? So the two of you
She
met
sat him
at
down.
a dispensary?
Correct.
You say, and then that dispensary got shut down
Correct. Yeah.
Why is
most
that?
most alcohol
because she was getting medicine for free? And that's illegal?
Yeah, you would think, but no, the DEA comes in and shuts down whatever federally they assign to state police, they go ahead and do because it's a federal order. So it's something that happens between like every year to year and a half of one shop being open.
Were you the only one getting free medicine, or were there others?
There were others.
Yeah.
Everybody-
That's why the
everybody
DEA
does
came in.
Yeah.
Are you aware of this?
Makes
Are you
sense.
aware of this sort of volunteering at dispensaries in exchange for medicine?
Why the music start?
Coming up,
We just started. How we get to a commercial already?
So after that, she goes to get her old job back at her other dispensary under the boss that she did not like. And that's fine. This whole time, though, she's been talking about getting a boob job. I want to get a boob job. I want to get a boob job.
And you talked to her about borrowing
She
the money.
begged me.
I did not
More
beg.
than
she
2 to 3
offered,
times.
She offered.
She
the money.
begged me
She
about 2, 3
offered.
Well, tell me about the
times.
conversation. Tell me
She
what
offered.
happened.
She was like, I have $30,000 just sitting here. Like, I wouldn't mind giving you the money for your boob job because I couldn't get finance.
Because she probably has bad credit for not paying other people back.
So what do you say the conversation was?
The conversation was she came over, she's like, I really need this money, like, this and that. And then the next time I visited her, it was like, I only need $5,000. I only need $5,000. Please, I'll pay you back. I promise. It'll be my priority.
I'm just confused. Why do you need bigger boobies to be at a dispensary? If you go and pay money to get bigger boobies or a bigger butt, pay for your business. Go into OF, go into the exotic industry while we at a dispensary, we paying to get our boobies bigger. That don't even make sense to me. Bad investment. You paying for something that don't really matter. That don't even make sense to me personally.
And honestly, I got tired.
Did you
of
ever tell
begging.
her that you had $30,000 sitting
No.
in your bank account?
No.
Did you have $30,000 sitting in your bank account?
No,
She
I sure did
offered
not.
because she felt guilty.
I did not have
So you're saying that she
30,000
offered,
cash.
you're saying that she volunteered to give
Volunteer.
you $5,000, no strings attached,
Yep.
just because the two of you were volunteering together at a couple of marijuana dispensaries and had become friends?
Yep, I thought she was my friend.
She had offered her multiple times.
You are
I have
her
not
boyfriend?
offered
Yeah,
anybody
we-
multiple
Step over
times
to the
in
left.
cash.
We lived together, and she told me, she's like, yeah, Brandy offered
Well,
to
did
lend
you
me the
hear
money.
her? Did you hear the conversation, or are you just telling me what she
No,
told
what
you?
she had told me. She said she offered her the money, but she didn't want to have to owe her money. So,
But did you hear that directly from the plaintiff?
no.
Basically,
Shut
I got
up,
tired.
Mr. Weird Mustache. You adding yourself into this for no reason. Just sit back and enjoy the new boobies. Nobody told you to involve yourself here. Your job is done. Go sit down. That weird ass haircut should have gave you $5,000 for a new barber. What the hell are you doing?
No.
Basically, I got tired of her begging me. I was like, okay, you know what? I can manage. I have enough saved up. I come from a wealthy family. I said, okay, if we're going to go ahead and do this loan, then I want to write a contract that states that you have to pay me back X amount per month.
Where'd you get the money from?
It's something I've saved over the years.
You working hard to save. You working hard to save this money and you throw it at your friend's freaky endeavor. She want larger boobies. Gotcha. God, this is a good friend. We all need friends like this. If I want something in life and I can't afford it myself, I want my homie or my homegirl to be able to put that money up. Can't even be mad at a good friend like that.
I'm privileged. That's all I gotta really say. I mean, I know how to manage my money and I don't pay rent. You know, I'm very blessed. So I figured, I'll help somebody else out. I'm a good person. I put others before me. And, if this is something that she wanted for a very long time, this is over 3.5 years she's been talking about this boob job, then, I'm going to make her dream come true.
So what happened? You gave her $5,000 in cash?
I gave her $5,000 in cash.
Why would you give her $5,000 in cash?
$5,000 boobs don't sound like good boobs. Now that I'm really thinking about the investment. 21 Savage said that in a song. Your girl boobies is hard cause she spent the $5. My girl boobies cost me a dub. About 20,000 is like the area you would want to pay on that boobie. I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking.
I'm just curious.
Because we had a good friendship.
But you say you know how to manage your money and how responsible you are, and I'm just wondering who gives someone $5,000 in cash without getting a receipt, or why would you do that?
I used to do her hair too in exchange for that.
What?
I used to do her hair for free in exchange
prior
for
to
that.
the
You used to
loan,
do her
she was
hair
doing
in
my
exchange for what? $5,000?
Yeah, for her giving me that money, yeah.
It's an expensive haircut.
Trying to be nice and pay
I
her
would
back
have to
somehow.
do
charge
wash
to do
my hair for
someone's hair?
$5,000.
When she used to pay me, it was $200.
Okay.
And with this, she used to drive an hour and a half to me. She never would specify, okay, it's going to be $70 for this. She would be, I don't know, just pay me whatever you want. So every time
Did
she
you
did that, I
get
did
the
that.
breast implants?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you heard how she said it.
I have a picture.
And do you have
A
any
picture.
evidence of how much they cost?
No,
How much did they cost?
$6,000.
Oh, we put an extra rack up.
You used the $5,000 that
She
you
gave
got
me,
from her,
yes.
that you say she gave you.
I have the pictures of the.
We didn't need the evidence that she actually got it. We believed her. We don't need the evidence of the before and after. She agreed she got them done. She told us how much they cost. We didn't need the before and after work.
Before and after.
Oh, do I want to see this?
On the left is before and on the right is after, which is a very obvious difference.
I mean, okay, so,
You know,
well, she admits that she got the
She's
breast
basically
implants,
flat
so
on the left,
it's
and
not-
then on the
it's not
right,
just
she has-
you.
Damn, she's basically flat-chested on the left, and now she's voluptuous on the right. Why are you throwing shots at her? What is the point? We understood she had it done. We understood she got them done. How does this help you win the case? She just wanted to show us this lady boobies for no reason.
He has big old knockers on that side.
Well, I mean, it's not in dispute.
She's always wanted a boob job too,
implants.
so don't let her fool you.
I appreciate the photo, but it's not in dispute that she got the
Correct.
boob
She has
job.
photos of me.
But the question is, do you have any evidence that this was a loan versus a gift?
I do have a written contract.
You signed a contract?
It was not a contract.
Let me see it.
May I see what you have, please? What do you say?
It's online piece of paper. It was a joke. Yeah.
I mean, I come
Ain't
from
nobody
a
laugh.
There was no.
So just because it's on a lined piece of paper,
I come
you're not
from a-
taking it
joke.
seriously? It's a joke, and I shouldn't take it seriously?
I mean, I come from a background of
Did
lawyers.
you sign this? Why don't you show-
She
show
was
the
high
card,
when she
please?
wrote it, so.
To be honest, I come from a background of lawyers. They told me as long as it's written down and signed, then you have a
The
contract.
witness.
Why isn't he here then? Because he's a
I'm
witness.
asking you a question, ma'am. Is that the document you signed?
Yes.
Okay.
Got her ass.
There was a
So there was
witness.
some-
I don't need a witness. She just, hold on a second, sir. She just admitted to the court that she read and signed this agreement.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
I
need a
didn't think it
witness.
was
She's
like
the best witness right here. She signed it.
boob fun.
I mean, this is really clear cut. You both signed an agreement. She loaned you $5,000 on August 17, 2014. You
Yeah.
agreed to make monthly payments for a year.
She also said I could do
payments
her
between
hair.
$400 and $450. How many times have you done her hair since you signed this agreement?
4 times.
And you said you charge about 200. 2, 4, 6, 800. You still owe over $4,000. You gotta put that money up.
4 times. Okay, so we're not even near $5,000.
No.
So why are you on your high horse that you doing her hair?
Okay.
Now you gotta do her hair for the rest of your life.
So, to be fair, since you did make this side agreement that she would do your hair in exchange for deducting some of the money from the $5,000, here's what we're going to do. And she did your hair 4 times. So I'm going to deduct $800 for your hair services. What is your counterclaim for $1,000 for harassment about?
For her harassing me for her money.
Asking for the money?
Yes.
Okay, I see no evidence of harassment, ma'am. So your counterclaim is dismissed. Judgment in this case for the plaintiff, $4,200.
Easy work. I can't be mad at Judge Faith. She played that bad boy right down the middle. Good work, Faith. Y'all locked that one down. If you enjoyed that video, make sure you like and subscribe. YouTube also think you'll enjoy this video that's popping up on your screen. Click it and check it out.